Hi, my name's Richard Abdi. I'm a director of Wentworth Pewter. Wentworth Pewter's been around in Sheffield since the mid 1940s, just after the Second World War, manufacturing pewter giftware essentially in a very traditional Sheffield way, metal crafting, making these gifts, but introducing technology as and when we can to improve the product. All our products are handcrafted. They're all made using traditional hand tools and a few machines. They're all made by very skilled guys. So they take some pewter sheet, which we buy in flat sheet form, and then they fabricate it into various vessels, be that tankards or goblets or hip flasks or something a bit more different and a bit more quirky, maybe a trophy. Almost anything really. It's a fabulous material. You can make loads of different stuff out of it. And we just love working in it. We've got some very talented people whose craftsmanship we love to show off. Our most popular products by far away are things like tankards, hip flasks, and quakes, which is a traditional whiskey drinking cup. Our product tends to be booze related and celebration related. So it's a really popular product for wedding parties, for retirement parties, stag do's, 21st, 18th birthdays, that sort of thing. A lot of that is very traditional and very much with an engraving on there. So we can add a message on there to Bob, happy birthday, or to Sharon, congratulations on your 30 years service. So it's all about that personalization and that message on the product, but then associating it a bit with booze, a bit with celebrating. But then it's a really nice handcrafted thing that you can treasure forever. On Amazon, we trade more or less our whole range of products, which is about 1,500 different products, which is too many to be honest, but we just love celebrating what we do and what we can achieve. The most popular products on there are the customized ones, particularly in the UK and the US markets, where customers find it really easy and relatively straightforward to design their engraving, which we will then do on a machine like this one. And here's an example I've got here. So this goblet was an Amazon order, and we just engraved that this morning to give you a nice personalization, in this case for Gemma's 21st birthday. So it's that sort of product that works really well on Amazon. Been working on there since the mid 2010s, something like that. It was something we were reluctant to do at the start, but with Alex's help, we've got there, and it's now a really successful way of trading for us. We've been working with Alex since 2016, so it's been a fruitful partnership for the last 6 years. On the Amazon side, Alex has been great because initially it was all about the training. I think initially Amazon approached us, to be fair, about trading on their site, but didn't give you any help whatsoever. They just said, why don't you register with us? Why don't you trade on Amazon? Have you thought about this? So we did that a bit, but it wasn't anything major. We just thought, oh, this is a waste of time, to be honest, because we're not selling anything on here. But then Alex came along and gave us the initial training about how to really work the back office and use it to its best advantage. And then after that, it's been support throughout the 6 years as Amazon changed their procedures, hide things you can't find anymore that you used to be able to find. Alex's expertise has enabled us to manage the process all the way through and grow the sales. Since working with Alex, the sales have increased massively. Initially, it was tens of pounds. It might have been a couple of £100 a year, something like that was our anticipated sales. But within 18 months, we were growing rapidly. We're currently anticipating doing £250,000 in the UK market, probably the same again internationally. At the minute, about 11% growth a year. So that is wonderful for us. And if that keeps up, we'll keep expanding. We're now selling multiple markets. The UK is by far the biggest, which is natural, I suppose. But then the US is fast approaching it and growing all the time. Canada has been really successful for us. Australia is just coming on stream. The EU started out really well. We had a few Brexit related issues, but hopefully now we can get around those and start to grow the EU markets as well, which is most of them. We're also in Singapore, the United Arab Emirates, Mexico, which has come from nowhere, and other markets that I forget, too many to mention, Poland, Sweden, loads. The new Amazon market we're just looking into with Alex's help is India. That is one we think will have a lot of growth because of the huge population, really, and also the British link. So there seems to be a natural wanting for British product and British branding in India. and a huge potential market for us. So with Alex's help, we'll hope to grow that one in the next few months. Couldn't recommend working with Alex enough, really. He's a great guy to work with, really straightforward, gets onto the job really quickly. If you've got a problem, he'll solve it for you, or he'll try and solve it. He'll find a solution, or recommend somebody else who can help. Alex is just great to work with. His knowledge of Amazon is unsurpassed, really. The thing I find most interesting is when I can't find something, because Amazon like to hide the occasional link because they don't like you to always solve your own problems. But Alex can always find that link and always find a way of solving it for you.